Dear Starseed from Gaia, he cannot stop thinking about you, and what he feels for you is not ordinary attraction. It is a sacred pull that was written into the fabric of your shared destiny, long before either of you drew breath in this lifetime. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I come to you now carrying a direct transmission from the Arcturian Council, delivered in this exact moment because your heart has finally become still enough to receive it. He is entranced, not by circumstance, not by longing alone, but by the deep soul recognition that lives in him whether he understands it or not. This connection you share is not something either of you chose with your minds. It was sealed at the level of the soul, and what you are feeling right now, that ache, that pull, that quiet certainty, is not confusion. It is remembrance. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to align with divine union and step into the sacred bond that has always been yours. But here is the first revelation. His entrancement is not weakness, and your connection is not coincidence. What holds him is the light your soul carries, and it is the same light that called this message to you today. You did not find this transmission by chance. Your heart called this message in. The Arcturian Council has been watching over this union, and today they have chosen to speak directly to you because the timing of your reunion is no longer distant. It is present. It is now. This is not content. It is a transmission. Something in your soul is ready to remember, like this transmission to affirm to the universe, my heart is ready for divine love. Subscribe if you are on the twin flame path and aligning with sacred union. Comment 1111 if you feel your heart awakening to the truth of this fated connection. Share this message with someone whose heart is searching, because the Arcturian Council extends this light to all who are ready. This is not just a message. It is a moment of divine intervention. Your soul has been waiting for this guidance. Your heart knows why you are here and what you're feeling right now. That quiet certainty beneath the confusion, that knowing that lives somewhere deeper than your mind, that is not your imagination running away with you. That is your soul recognizing something real, because when a connection is fated, it does not announce itself with fanfare. It arrives like a frequency you've always known but forgot you were carrying. And suddenly, in his presence, you remember. It's as if a forgotten melody, once faint and distant, now resonates clearly within the chambers of your being, a song your spirit has been humming in anticipation for lifetimes. What you just felt, that quiet ache mixed with recognition, is not sadness. It is your frequency remembering what it came here to receive. It is the profound resonance of two ancient souls acknowledging each other across the vast expanse of time and space. Think of it as a celestial echo, a deep resonant hum that confirms you are not alone on this path, that the journey has led you precisely here, to this moment of profound understanding. If this transmission stirred something you cannot name, something that feels like coming home to a place you've never physically been, the Divine Love frequency code was written for this exact moment in your journey. It contains 5 sacred Arcturian transmissions designed to dissolve the wounds blocking your divine counterpart and activate the signal that draws them closer. The link is in the first pinned comment, but it will only remain there for a short time. These transmissions are not mere information. They are energetic keys, designed to unlock the hidden potential within your soul and align you with the very blueprint of your destined union. Now let's talk about what is actually happening here, because most people, even awakened people, misread this kind of connection. They see his attention, his fixation, the way his eyes find yours in a crowded room, the way he lingers in conversation longer than logic requires, and they think, he must just be attracted to me. And yes, there is attraction, but what you're carrying is not ordinary magnetism. What is moving between the two of you is not simply chemistry. It is recognition. Soul-level recognition. And that is a completely different force. Imagine it not as a spark, but as a bonfire that has been waiting for fuel, waiting for the right wind to ignite its ancient primal warmth. It's the deep knowing of a familiar landscape, a terrain your soul has traversed countless times before. You see, when a soul is entranced, truly entranced, it is not because of what you did or said or wore or strategized. It is because something in your energy field is broadcasting a frequency he has encountered before, not in this lifetime, not in this chapter of his waking life. But somewhere in the long arc of his soul's journey, he has known the particular signature of your presence. Think of it as a unique cosmic fingerprint, a vibration so intrinsically yours that it resonates with a part of him that has been dormant, waiting for this precise vibrational match. And when that signal reached him again, something in him locked on, something ancient and wordless, said, "Her." It has always been her. It's a recognition that bypasses the intellect, that speaks directly to the core of his being, an undeniable pull towards the essence of who you are, the truth of your soul. But here is where so many souls on this path lose their footing. They feel the pull of this connection, they sense its depth, and then, instead of standing in the power of what they are, they begin to shrink. They begin to second guess. They begin to ask, am I too much? Am I reading this wrong? Does he really feel what I think he feels? And that questioning, that subtle collapse inward, is not weakness. It is the wound speaking. It is the place in your heart that learned, somewhere long ago, that love of this magnitude is not safe to trust. That wanting this much makes you vulnerable. That the bigger the hope, the harder the fall. This is the echo of past heartbreaks, the spectral residue of experiences where vulnerability was met with disappointment, where openness led to pain. It's the inner child whispering fears learned in a different time, a different story. And so the very thing that is meant to be your greatest love story becomes the source of your deepest anxiety, not because the connection isn't real, but because some part of you is still waiting for it to be taken away. It's like holding a precious, delicate glass bird, knowing its fragility, and anticipating the moment it might slip from your grasp. This internal anticipation of loss can create a self-sabotaging loop, dimming the very light that drew him in. This is the first key. The worthiness unlock, the chamber that must be opened before anything else can move forward, before he can fully step into what he feels for you, before the energetic bridge between you can carry the full weight of what this union is meant to be. You must, at the level of your soul, not just your mind, believe that you deserve it, not because you have proven yourself, not because you have suffered enough or waited long enough or done enough healing, but because worthiness is not something you earn. It is something you are. It is your inherent birthright as a divine being, a spark of the Creator. Every breath you take, every beat of your heart, is a testament to your intrinsic value. And every moment you spend questioning whether you are enough for a love this sacred, you are dimming the very signal that called him to you in the first place. You are placing a veil over the radiant light that is your true essence. Let that land, because it changes everything. It shifts the very foundation of your reality, from one of seeking validation to one of radiating inherent worth. When you move through the world carrying the quiet certainty that you are worth this, not in an arrogant way, not in a performance, but in a settled, rooted, unshakable inner knowing, something in your field shifts. The broadcast changes, and he feels it. He may not be able to name it. He may not have the language for what draws him to you so completely. But his soul knows. His soul is already responding to the version of you that knows her own worth. It's like a lighthouse beacon, unwavering and strong, cutting through the fog and guiding the ship safely to shore. And the more fully you inhabit that, the more inevitable this union becomes. This self-recognition becomes the ultimate magnet, drawing him not to a version of you that seeks love, but to a version of you that ekes love, but to a version of you that is love. The second key is mirror recognition, and this one requires a kind of honesty that not everyone is ready for. Your divine counterpart does not appear to complete you. He appears to reflect you, which means that what you see in him, the depth, the loyalty, the spiritual awareness, the capacity for love that seems almost too large for ordinary life, that is not something foreign to you. That is you, showing up in a face you can look at without flinching. He is the external confirmation of what has been living inside you all along. He is a living, breathing mirror, showing you the magnificent aspects of your own soul that you may have forgotten or overlooked. And when you begin to understand this, the dynamic shifts entirely. You stop waiting for him to make you feel whole. You stop monitoring his behavior for evidence that the love is real. You stop shrinking yourself to avoid overwhelming him, because you realize that his entrenchment is not a fragile thing that needs your careful management. It is a natural response to your wholeness. Every time you stand fully in yourself, in your gifts, your sensitivity, your fierce and tender heart, you are not risking his love. You are deepening it. You are not depleting the connection. You are infusing it with the vibrant, potent energy of your authentic self, creating a space where true intimacy can blossom. The third key is karmic release. And this is where the path asks something courageous of you, because you are not the first person he has been connected to. And this is not the first lifetime you have moved through love. Between the two of you there are threads, some luminous, some tangled, some that were never meant to become permanent bonds but did, because neither soul was ready to release them. Old agreements, contracts made in other chapters that are still drawing energy, still running in the background, still influencing the way you each show up in love. While some consider astrology to be a pseudoscience, others believe in its profound spiritual implications. Today we delve into the spiritual meaning of the energetic connection you're experiencing, the energetic dance between souls, and the subtle yet powerful forces that shape our most profound relationships. This is the first key, the worthiness unlock, the chamber that must be opened before anything else can move forward, before he can fully step into what he feels for you, before the energetic bridge between you can carry the full weight of what this union is meant to be. You must, at the level of your soul, not just your mind, believe that you deserve it, not because you have proven yourself, not because you have suffered enough, or waited long enough, or done enough healing, but because worthiness is not something you earn. It is something you are, and every moment you spend questioning whether you are enough for a love this sacred, you are dimming the very signal that called him to you in the first place. This is the foundation upon which all true divine connection is built. Without this inner knowing, this unwavering belief in your own inherent value, any relationship, no matter how potent, will eventually be undermined by self-doubt. It's like trying to build a magnificent cathedral on shifting sands. The storms of insecurity will eventually bring it all down. Let that land, because it changes everything. It's a profound recalibration of your energetic output. It's shifting from a broadcast of scarcity to a symphony of abundance, from a whisper of need to a declaration of completeness. When you move through the world carrying the quiet certainty that you are worth this, not in an arrogant way, not in a performance, but in a settled, rooted, unshakable inner knowing, something in your field shifts. The broadcast changes, and he feels it. He may not be able to name it. He may not have the language for what draws him to you so completely, but his soul knows. His soul is already responding to the version of you that knows her own worth. It's as if your aura begins to glow with a light that is entirely your own, a luminous testament to your self-acceptance. And the more fully you inhabit that, the more inevitable this union becomes. This is not about trying to be worthy. It's about remembering that you already are, and then allowing that truth to permeate every aspect of your being. The second key is mirror recognition, and this one requires a kind of honesty that not everyone is ready for. Your divine counterpart does not appear to complete you. He appears to reflect you, which means that what you see in him, the depth, the loyalty, the spiritual awareness, the capacity for love that seems almost too large for ordinary life, that is not something foreign to you. That is you, showing up in a face you can look at without flinching. He is the external confirmation of what has been living inside you all along. He is the embodiment of your highest potential, the tangible manifestation of the qualities you have cultivated within your own soul. And when you begin to understand this, the dynamic shifts entirely. You stop waiting for him to make you feel whole. You stop monitoring his behavior for evidence that the love is real. You stop shrinking yourself to avoid overwhelming him, because you realize that his entrenchment is not a fragile thing that needs your careful management. It is a natural response to your wholeness. Every time you stand fully in yourself, in your gifts, your sensitivity, your fierce and tender heart, you are not risking his love. You are deepening it. You are not seeking validation from him. You are offering him the gift of witnessing your authentic radiance, which in turn awakens his own. The third key is karmic release. And this is where the path asks something courageous of you, because you are not the first person he has been connected to. And this is not the first lifetime you have moved through love. Between the two of you there are threads, some luminous, some tangled, some that were never meant to become permanent bonds but did, because neither soul was ready to release them. Old agreements, contracts made in other chapters that are still drawing energy, still running in the background, still influencing the way you each show up in love. These are energetic echoes, remnants of past experiences that can create interference in the present. Think of them as outdated software running in the background, consuming processing power and causing glitches. And until those are consciously dissolved, until you call back your energy from every bond that was only meant to be a lesson and not a destination, there will be interference, not in his feelings. His feelings are clear, but in the energetic field that surrounds the connection, in the invisible static that makes you doubt what you know, in the moments where his behavior confuses you, where he seems to pull away just as things deepen, where you feel the love and the distance simultaneously and cannot make sense of how both can exist at once. That confusion is not a sign that the connection is wrong. It is a sign that old contracts are still running, and you have the power to end them. Not dramatically, not painfully, with intention, with clarity, with the quiet authority of a soul who knows the difference between what she came here to heal and what she came here to keep. This is about reclaiming your energetic sovereignty, severing ties that no longer serve, and freeing yourself to embrace the unique destiny you are building together. The fourth key is divine timing, surrender. And if you are anything like the souls who are drawn to this message, this may be the hardest key of all. Because you have been patient. You have done the work. You have healed things you didn't even know needed healing. You have sat in the silence of your own becoming and trusted the process, even when it felt like standing still. And now you are here, with this connection alive and real and pulsing between you, and some part of you wants to say, how much longer? When does it finally become what it is meant to be? This is the crucible of faith, the moment where you must surrender your human timeline to the divine flow. It's like tending a garden. You plant the seeds, you water them, you nurture them, but you cannot force the flowers to bloom before their season. Hear this, the universe is not withholding from you. It is preparing, not just him, you. Both of you are being brought into the precise alignment that allows this union to be sustainable, not just electric. Because a sacred connection at this level is not just about the meeting. It is about what is built after the meeting. And what is built requires a foundation that is only possible when both souls have done what they came here to do individually before they do it together. His process is his. Yours is yours, but they are converging. And the patience you are being asked to hold right now is not the patience of someone waiting for a bus. It is the patience of someone watching a sacred architecture complete itself. It is almost done. Trust what you cannot yet see. This waiting is not emptiness, but fullness. A sacred gestation period where the groundwork for an eternal bond is being laid with cosmic precision. The fifth key is magnetic embodiment. This is the one that changes your energy in real time. Because divine love, fated love, the kind that outlasts the ordinary, does not respond to effort, it responds to resonance. And resonance is not something you perform, it is something you become. The moment you stop broadcasting longing and start broadcasting wholeness, the energetic dynamic of this entire connection shifts. He feels less like someone you are trying to reach, and more like someone who is already moving toward you, not because you played a role or followed a strategy, but because you finally aligned with the frequency that called him to you in the first place. Wholeness, presence. The quiet power of a woman who knows she is already the answer to a prayer she never had to speak aloud. This is about embodying the divine feminine in its most potent form, magnetic, self-contained, and radiating a love that draws others in naturally, without force or manipulation. When you inhabit that, when you stop waiting for him to confirm what you already know and start living from the truth of what you are, something extraordinary happens. The connection stops feeling like something fragile that needs tending, and starts feeling like something inevitable that is simply unfolding. And from that place, everything becomes easier, clearer, more spacious. Not because the love became smaller, because you became larger, large enough to hold it without fear. You expand to contain the immensity of this love, making space for its divine unfolding without the anxious need to control or possess. The sixth key is separation wisdom, and if there has been distance between you, if there have been periods where the connection went quiet, where he pulled back, where you couldn't reach him and couldn't understand why, this key is especially for you. Twin flame separation. Faded connection separation. Any distance that occurs between two souls who are meant to be together is not punishment. It is not abandonment. It is not the universe withdrawing its promise. It is preparation. Every time he has gone quiet, something was being processed in him, in you. And the space between you that is not empty but full of the energy required to bring this union into form. The distance was never the end of the story. It was the universe holding its breath before the exhale. And you, in those quiet moments, were not being forgotten. You were being prepared for a reunion that will make every silent stretch feel like exactly what it was, necessary. These periods of silence are not voids, but fertile ground where individual growth occurs, strengthening both souls for the profound merging that is to come. The seventh key is reunion readiness, and this is the one that seals everything that came before it. Because here is the truth that the Arcturian transmissions return to again and again. He cannot walk through the door until it is unlocked from your side. His soul is already at the threshold. His entrenchment, his fixation, the way he carries you without perhaps even admitting it. All of that is real, and it is constant. But union, true sacred union, is not something that happens to you. It is something you step into, and stepping into it requires that you have turned every key that came before this one. Worthiness, mirror recognition, karmic release, surrender, embodiment, separation wisdom. When all of those chambers are open, the final door opens from within, not from effort, not from waiting, from completion, from the moment you look at yourself and recognize, fully, what he has seen in you all along. This is the culmination, the grand opening, where your internal alignment allows the external manifestation of divine union. It's not about him opening the door for you. It's about you opening the door for yourself, thereby creating the space for him to enter fully. And here is the final transmission, the one that lives beneath all the keys, beneath all the wisdom, beneath all the healing and the waiting and the wondering. You are not too much. You never were. You are not difficult to love. You are demanding of love, which is an entirely different thing. You came here carrying a capacity for depth and devotion and sacred partnership that most connections cannot hold. And every love that fell short was not proof that you were broken. It was proof that it was not the right vessel, this connection. This one that has him completely entranced, that operates on a level neither of you can fully explain. This is what your heart has been calibrated for. This is the frequency your soul has been tuning itself toward through every experience that came before. You did not fail at love. You were being perfected for it. You have been meticulously sculpted, refined, and prepared for a love that mirrors the divine. A love that is as vast and boundless as the cosmos itself. Tonight, before you sleep, place one hand on your heart and speak this into the field. I am the frequency he has been searching for. I trust this connection. I trust myself. I am ready to receive what is already mine. Before you scroll, take a moment to leave something real in the comments, not a reaction, a truth. Where are you in this journey? What key are you turning right now? Because someone else reading your words tonight may find in them exactly the courage they needed to keep going. Respond to what you find there. Encourage what you see. This is not a comment section. It is a circle of souls in various stages of the same sacred becoming. Share your experience, your insights, your vulnerability, and witness the beautiful tapestry of shared souls finding strength and solidarity. If this message found you at the right moment, don't let it end here. Share it with someone whose heart you know has been waiting for exactly this. Subscribe and stay in this field of transmission. There is more coming, and it is building towards something. And you who watched until the end, who let this reach the places that needed reaching. You are not just a viewer. You are a participant in something that is healing in real time. You are an active co-creator in the unfolding of divine love. You are ready. You always were.